Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back. We're still looking at the Grade 8 Gauss paper from the year 2008, and we're going to be starting Part C now. So we'll be starting up with question 21. Once again, as I occasionally try and remind you, try these questions before watching these videos, so try question 21 if you haven't already taken a look at it. Okay? So, question 21. In the diagram, the solid object is made up of 7 1 by 1 by 2 solids. What is the total surface area of the object? Okay, so here's our picture. I'm going to go ahead and draw another copy of this picture. Okay, so we've got, looks here with this sort of window that we have 4 of these planks stuck together. Well, not planks, but the blocks. And then we go over by 1 and up by 3. We'll double check that in just a second. But here's our picture. Okay, there's obviously much nicer, but this allows me to play with things and label them, and I guess I don't quite have the perspective all worked out, but I used to be good at drawing 3D shapes, I swear. There we go. Alright, that's a little better with the perspective. Okay. So, we're not handed this object. We're not given this object. And unless you bring a lot of, sort of blank wooden blocks, you're not going to be making this object. Some proctors don't like those sorts of aids, but others are fine with it. You should check ahead of time whether or not that sort of a thing's allowed. But we just want the surface area, so we just want to count the areas that are shown. And not forget that there are areas in the back of this object. Now, you sort of have to be good at being able to reason in a three-dimensional way, but the front of this object, that surface area, it's the exact same picture on the back, just reversed. You might even try and draw a copy of this object, but from the other side. But you'll see we've got a 1 by 1, a 2 by, or a 1 by 1, a 1 by 1, another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. So the surface area of the front is 7. And that means that the surface area of the back is 7 as well. So what's left to consider? Well, sort of this whole figure here, and then around this right-hand side that we can't see, underneath on this side, and underneath here. So we need to sort of figure out all the area along the blue shape. Well, this isn't so bad, because everything here is going to be a 1 by 2 block. So that means that this area is 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm checking them off as I do them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There should be 1 here, another one here, another one here, 1 underneath, and 1 off to the side in this little nook that's been hollowed out. And what I would recommend for this question, especially if you're not the best person when it comes to spatial reasoning, try this question out, get what you think is the answer, bubble it in, just in case somebody calls time and you're not watching the clock. But leave this question, go do 22, 23, or if you've skipped ahead, go back and do 15, 16, 17, or if you've left this to the very end, double check some of your work. Come back, don't look at your picture, draw a new picture and see if you made the same sort of reasoning. Okay? That's a great double check, especially if you're unsure of three-dimensional geometry and 3D orientation. Okay? To make sure that you really do have all the unseen sides accounted for and all those pieces. Okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the top, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 off to the right side, 11, 12 underneath, 13, 14 over here on the left. So 14 around. And so that gives me a total of, 7 on the front, 7 on the back, 14, but they're 2 by 1s. So that'll be 28 all around. 28 plus 7 from the front and 7 in the back, which are all just 1 by 1 blocks. That's 28 plus 14, so that should be an answer of 42. That's what I get. And let's see, is 42 even a possibility? It absolutely is, so that's what we're going to go with. And our answer to 21 is just A. Alright, not so bad. In the next video, we'll be taking a look at question 22. Feel free to join me then.